Hey everyone, welcome back to our mini RV adventures. In our last video, we took you on a tour of the beautiful Porcupine Mountain Wilderness State Park. We had an amazing time exploring the stunning waterfalls and breathtaking views. However, there was one thing that put a damper on our experience. Flies are insane. The millions of biting flies. It seems like no matter where we went, we couldn't escape these pesky insects. They were relentless and made it pretty difficult to enjoy the beauty of the park. Despite the flies, however, we still managed to have a great time and made the most of our visit. But we're definitely looking forward to heading to Copper Harbor next, where we hope the bug situation will be a little bit more bearable. We're hoping for some outdoor adventures and seeing if Copper Harbor is worth visiting during our RV travels to Michigan's beautiful Upper Peninsula, and hope we won't have to deal with any more biting flies. We just want to say we're on our way to the Copper Harbor area and staying at Fort Wilkins State Park. The road is US 41 to get up here. It is beautiful, and I just said to Joel or whatever, if we would be in the Tiffin, he would be probably swearing a lot right now about the road, as it's windy, curvy, and the trees are overhanging in this area. Luckily they are cut back and they are high enough or whatever, but this is definitely more doable in the Mini Winnie than in the Tiffin.
For sure. There's not much give after the white line on the right. It's not much vario over there.
No, there isn't. So, like, hopefully get through these little bit of hills and windy curves here on the top of what looks like we're on a ridge right now. Get down into town along the shore and get set up in camp. But just a little different aspect from driving in the Mini Winnie compared to in our Tiffin motorhome. It's definitely different. This is a beautiful drive though.
It is a beautiful drive.
Maya doesn't know because she's busy sleeping on the floor. Nap time. What did you do there?
I shifted down into lower gear so the transmission would stop us instead of
turn right on US 41
instead of the brakes.
As we're going down.
Does this look weird?
It does. And you're going to want to make sure it says drinking water supplied. You don't want that one.
No. You can't even filter that kind.
What's the other word we'll see?
Potable.
Potable
Potable.
water.
Potable. Potable. Well, the good news is the flies don't seem to be quite as bad. There's a couple. But not
I think they might have just came out of the car.
They could have. They're looking for their buddies.
And we got water, and I am gonna lead. It's always easier to lead with the car to find the site itself. We got our handy and trusty radios, walkie-talkies, and we are in site 58, which is a pull through here at the end of the campground. We're in the west side. There's two sides here, east and west. We're in the west side, and let's go check out the site. And there is zero cell phone reception here, so hopefully we have a nice area to set up our Starlink. At least I don't have any cell phone reception on AT&T, and that's why we actually travel with two different plans. I have AT&T on my phone, Joel has Verizon on his. We do now have Starlink in our toolbox, along still with T-Mobile, which we think we're gonna end up dropping, but we'll see if one of them works. Well, and we'll figure it out. So let's head to the west campground. Find our site. 158 I'm looking for. 158. And it's always a guessing game of where they put the numbers. So last one, they were all on the ground. So we'll see. And stop. You back up just a tiny bit. And stop. It has literally been raining all morning, which ended up working out perfectly because I was able to edit a video and get that done. But now we are gonna walk from the campground over to Fort Wilkins, actual fort.
Yep, it's kind of in between the two campgrounds, and it appears there's a path that we can take. We're in the west campground, site 158, which is a nice end pull-through site. Close to the water. We can't really see it because of the trees, but it's close to the water. And Maya wants in bad.
Yeah, she does. There's a little path that's right on the other side of the actual pavement. That's why we're walking on here, because maybe the trees distract her from the lake. And I believe it's Lake Medora, maybe? There's a sign over here. We'll cross the path with it, and we'll actually tell you what the real name of the lake is. Or just start making stuff up.
We do that sometimes.
History and landmarks by chasing our sunshine. Not always accurate or true, or the pronunciation is most likely always incorrect. All right.
I don't know where Deb came up with Lake Medora or whatever she said, but it's really Lake Fanny Ho. Close to Medora, though.
All right, mine. No.
You're not going in.
You're not going in.
Come on.
I would have to say this is probably one of the nicest things I've ever seen from an actual camp host. They have a whole thing of brochures, a tent, and this morning when I actually came over, they actually had coffee hot and ready for anybody. But they got rocks or whatever that you could possibly find in the area. Campground etiquette, which is huge. Make sure you keep your dog on your leash. Make sure that you pick up after them. And no loud noise and party don't disturb fellow campers.
They have Bigfoot warnings and what to do if you see it.
Yeah.
Always good to know.
What are you supposed to do?
I don't know. Don't run. Do not chase. Don't yell at Bigfoot. Do not feed him. Go about your business. And do take pictures.
Yep. You got to try to get a picture or video. That's a must. So Joel and I are taking turns as Maya, we don't want to bring her inside. There's nothing that says that dogs can't go in. It's just one of those things we don't think so. But right behind me is the officers' quarters, and it's kind of neat. They show the progression from the 1840s up to the 1860s, and it was pretty fancy. What did you learn?
I learned that one of the guys asked for a raise from $80 a month to $100 a month because the prices up here were so expensive. That's not much money. You're going to spend that at dinner tonight.
Yeah. It is date night tonight. We are going to the Harbor Haus for dinner. It was highly recommended by some locals and Dane County deputy that is a friend of mine that has a place up here, and so we're gonna go there for dinner. We made reservations about a month ago, and I'm pretty excited about it.
Looks like a good menu. Well, you found the outhouses, and you better like your bunkmate because they're two-holers.
Sure enough.
Want to give it a try?
So I'm back of one of the photos that I have discovered from my mom writing on them from the trip. Actually says this Fort Wilkins historic site. There's a picture of me, my brother, and my sister standing on some equipment here, but I'm not seeing the same equipment like what was in that picture. And of course there's no cell phone reception here, so I can't pull up the picture to see if I'm in the right spot or not. But just knowing I was here as a kid, this is pretty cool. In 1986. But overall, this was really kind of cool to walk around.
Yeah, it's really neat. They got a lot of buildings you can go in, and it's, you know, set like it was back in the 1800s. A lot of placards giving you all the history and information of how life was here. And it seems like they did okay.
Yeah. And I would definitely want to be an officer.
Yeah.
You get fine china, nice bedroom, a servant.
Your own building.
Your own building. And the other portion with the log cabins was where the actual officers and their family would live. But overall, this was actually, I would say, pretty nice. And I think they'd have to have it nice in order for anyone to be willing to come here and station here. If they had a choice in the 1800s, which I highly doubt.
Right.
But overall or whatever, this is free. Also, you just have to have a Michigan State Park pass or be staying in the campground. We walked right down here from the campground, and it was really enjoyable, and we're able to get Maya out for a walk.
She just wants in the water, though, like always.
Yep. So, all right, let's go back to the RV and get cleaned up and go out for dinner, my love.
All right, let's do it.
Oh, you know what else?
What?
There's a brewery on the way I think we're going to stop at before we go to dinner.
And they got good beer.
Yep. All right, let's clean up and head there. Pretty sure that's for the children.
I'm a child at heart.
So I'm having their park bench porter, and Joel is having their Jack Pine Savage, which is a unique beer that really the only place you can get that specializes in this is here.
We're one of the few, for sure.
I think this is going to be a fitting spot. We're sitting right here. Look up, put our sticker. Or if you come in here and find our sticker, let us know. Take a picture and take us in the post.
Stop at the store. Like that.
And if you look at the pole over here, they clearly support law enforcement. There's a bunch of law enforcement badges, so you gotta love that. And don't forget to wear blue on Tuesdays to support law enforcement also. Hashtag True Blue Tuesdays. All right, the brick house is amazing. The staff gives you so many wonderful local recommendations.
Yep.
But now it is date night, guys. We are heading to the Harbor House.
Harbor House.
And
Give that a try.
Gonna see what's all that about.
Harbor House, apparently German descent, I'm guessing, from the scenery. I hope they're wearing all the German clothing.
Alright guys, I did say this is date night. I'm sorry, this is where we're going to leave you. We will let you know if this was enjoyable or not. So far, it seems amazing. The view is to die for of Lake Superior. The staff has been so friendly. And yeah, they're dressed in authentic German wear.
Even better, we asked if they had good old fashions, and they said they're Wisconsin style, so gotta be good.
Alright, but it is date night, so good night.
Looks like legit old fashioned.
Oh, it is.
Oh, it's legit.
All right, we had to interrupt this dinner date.
We did for a little dance show.
It's so cool. Apparently, every day the staff goes down and welcomes in the boat, the queen.
Yeah, the ferry's coming back from the island. It's like a 3-hour trip over to the island. And it's there all day, and it comes back between 6 and 6:30, so you never know exactly what time, but literally our waitress was here serving somebody. She's like, I gotta go, ran down there. They did their dance, and she's already back.
It was so awesome. That actually was really fun to watch.
Everybody on the boat was having a blast, cheering them on, and it's pretty cool.
Okay, I know we keep saying this is our date night or whatever, and we keep interrupting it to share this stuff with you guys, but this literally looks amazing, and they just did fresh herbs with fresh bread. Whatever, I'm gonna tell you. So far, everything is tasting wonderful. Our appetizer was great. Risotto balls.
Crab stuffed risotto. Very good. Now beet salad.
Now beet salad. We love beets. Are you a beet fan? Let us know in the comments. Beets or no beets?
Beets.
All right.
She's doing it again.
All right.
Interrupting date night.
I got the bacon wrapped scallops.
And I got the griddled Lake Superior whitefish in a butter lemon caper sauce.
Both of them look so amazing. Smell so amazing. And now, once again, it's date night. We're doing away with you guys.
Yeah.
All right. Good night. All right, Joel is literally finishing his last bite of his whitefish. It is amazing. My bacon wrapped scallops were to die for. And I told him, I said, you're finishing that fish. Stop eating your broccoli. I don't think I've ever said that to him before. I said, stop eating your broccoli. Get that fish down.
It's very good.
This is definitely, if you're looking for a place to maybe celebrate or have a date night, it is a little bit more on the expensive end. But plan on that if you're coming here and enjoy, because the food is phenomenal. And so are the old fashions.
And the scenery and the staff.
And the company, of course. Left the vegetables. Well, that was a wonderful date night.
It was.
Thank you for not interrupting us at all during all of our date night tonight.
Right. Thank you for leaving us alone to get our business done. Just kidding. I embarrassed her now.
Oh, it's not, I don't know what business you got done at the restaurant, but
We got done
it was
eating.
a good business. And yes, seriously, that was amazing.
If you are up in the Copper Harbor area, you need to go to the Harbor House.
Yes.
Fabulous.
Amazing. Thank you. Now we're gonna go get our business done. All right, we are doing the Delaware mine tour, which is dog friendly. We have to go down 100 stairs. We're gonna see shaft 1, 2, and 3. Everything below that is apparently underwater, and it does go down 9 levels. We just watched this on a video. Then you turn around and you gotta come back up the 100 stairs.
Yay!
She says no heights are involved.
Yeah.
So
In the video, not so sure that's true.
all right, let's head down in the mine. This is Maya's first mine tour. So here we go. As we're walking, it is slippery, and it is dripping water, and it is dark, and it is cold. So it is about 43 degrees down here, shouldn't lie. but it is a little uneven, and I'm glad I have my hiking shoes on. And I'm looking down to make sure I'm not slipping or tripping on something because it is unlevel. But it's not bad.
I don't know.
And they told us as we get further down towards the third site, it's going to get dimmer and dimmer and dimmer. And basically get transported back into the 1800s when the mine was operational.
Maya made it. She made her first mine tour. Well, we're not done yet. We got to turn around and go back. But she made it to the end. She thinks it's pretty cool. She's liking the coldness. And
Oh, you have lots to say?
she wants more.
Yeah. Maya, what's you like the red rock? You're looking for copper.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. All right. So this was really super cool and fun to do, and very unique, the fact that you get to do a self-guided tour and get to actually walk yourself right through the mine. Another tour we did once that was absolutely amazing and had a blast was the Bisbee mine tour in Bisbee, Arizona. That one is so fun too. If you haven't seen that video, I'll leave a link up here and in the description.
I think this is my favorite room in the mine. It's open, you can see what was going on. And they got sticks holding up the wall.
Yeah, how much does one of those sticks weigh?
I think they said 2,000 pounds each.
Yeah, or manhandled to be put in here. Literally manhandled. We paid $14
A person.
a person, adult, to do the mine tour and the above ground. There's a lot of history here, and dogs were free.
Dogs are free, and they're super dog friendly.
They are, and I would say that this was actually worth it. So unique, different type of tour. So awesome to be able to walk down through the mine yourself, self-guided.
Yeah, you can go at your own pace.
All right, this is a little weird. You like pull over on the side of the road, go down these paths. I don't know how my mom found this in 1986. And this is kind of off the beaten path little thing. But in 1986, I got to go down here. I got to see this. So I think it's just kind of funny being here now, doing this again.
It is technically on private property, but it is encouraged to come. It just says be respectful. So we're gonna give this a try.
All right, that was super cool. It is very weird footing.
Yeah.
And it is, from my understanding, a volcanic formation from lava that's created the shoreline here. And I guess, I don't think it looks like a washtub, but I guess more of a cave with waves crashing in it.
People have said when it's not like super windy and wavy that people do go in there and swim. I don't know that I'd recommend that.
Yeah.
In case the waves do come in, because it knock you against the wall. But beautiful view of Lake Superior.
It is. I'm so glad we got to do this.
Yes.
All right.
It's only a short 2-minute walk from the road.
Yeah.
So.
And beautiful.
Yep. It's right across from the bed and breakfast.
Yes. There's a bed and breakfast across the street.
That would have been a good clue for us to have had.
Yeah. All right. Gray.
Dapple Gray.
Dapple Gray bed and breakfast. And antiques. 3 parts. And it was a good idea to leave Maya in the car. We left the windows down. It's 60 degrees out. But that would not have been fun trying to get there with her. Should have been pulling.
Yeah, and it would have possibly hurt her paws because there was some jagged rocks for sure.
Yeah.
Don't want to hurt her.
Nope. All right. Let's head back to the RV and now relax. From this direction. Oh. And we get back in the car. We had Maya's favorite toy underneath the seat. Somehow she's managed to get it and has it now. Oh. You have your wubba? You do? Were you supposed to get your wubba? You don't care? Well, now you did it. We had fun here at Fort Wilkins Historic State Park.
Yes, very nice.
Copper Harbor, up in the UP. And
lots to do around here.
Yeah.
Hikes, biking, a lot of people biking. This is right on a lake. People are fishing all the time.
Kayaking, canoes, you name it. I saw a pontoon, but we were in, what is this, site 158, and it was amazing on the end. So nice and quiet. Didn't hear anything at night. The sites are nice and large. We have a pull through, but even the other sites or whatever that on the way in, you could always see them all, were really nice.
Yeah, some of them were dirt though, so keep that in mind.
And keep in mind, you will have 0 cell phone reception.
Yeah, right. There
is none in the area. You're gonna have to go to town if you don't have Starlink. Starlink did work here, and T-Mobile didn't, Verizon didn't, AT&T didn't.
Oh, and even in town it didn't work much, so.
No, you didn't have.
Gotta go somewhere that has Wi-Fi.
Yep, keep that in mind. If you come up here, we highly recommend it, and we will see you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching.
Bye.